Hex train continues on. The brakes have not stopped. Once again, a Hex-filled battle from me. So anyways, yeah, got a match here against my good buddy Cody because we always have these really fun battles and whatnot, and this was just one of our many fun battles. You may have already seen this on his channel, and you should have and if you did, you should have a pretty good idea of what this match was all about. Basically, it was just about hacks, funny shenanigans, and all that good stuff. And there's a little bit of psychological warfare going on, which is always really good in Pokemon. So, looking at the team preview here, my team is consisting of a Mienshao, a Tornadus, a Arcanine, and what's that one person's name? Hatsune Miku. That's fucking Meloetta, right? Yeah, that's Meloetta. And also got the Shaman and the Swampert, so a really nice team looking right there. And my opponent, he is using an Azelf, a Houndoom, a Cresselia, Umbreon, Gligar, and a Mienshao himself. So looking at his team, it looks really fucking bulky with the Cresselia, Umbreon, and Gligar core, so I definitely got to keep my eyes out for that. Mienshao is going to have to be the one to take out that core because High Jump Kick can easily destroy Umbreon, and then I could just go for HP Ice on a Gligar. So definitely got to keep my Mienshao in play as long as possible, if it's possible. So without further ado, let's get on with this beautiful battle. So as you can tell right away, I used the green screen feature and fucking not Camtasia, in Vegas. And it was a bitch to render, by the way, because the first time I tried doing it, I did it as an AVI, and it came out to be 50 gigabytes, which is a pain in the ass. So I had to re-render it again as an MP4. It came out like 240 MB. But that's a different story. Here's the battle now. I don't really know what the fuck happened. I think I U-turned out on this thing I hard switched out to Arcanine, expecting him to be a Scarf set as he goes for a Side Shot, crits my Arcanine, which is just like, fuck you, but then again, you're Waffles, so I don't really give a shit. So he's gonna go for an Nasty Plot here, and I'm gonna just go straight out to my Meloetta, go for that Shadow Ball, which is Choice Specs, by the way. And there's no way in hell an Azelf's gonna live a Choice Specs boosted Shadow Ball that's super effective and all that good shit. So he's gonna go ahead, just go out to his Houndoom here, scare me out. I'm gonna have to be forced to switch out as he goes for the Pursuit. That does a fuck ton of damage. God damn. So I'm gonna go ahead and just go out to my Mienshao now, and I believe I U-turned here, expecting him to switch out to either his Cresselia or his fucking Gligar. Actually, no, I went for the fake out. I lied. I like lying. But anyways, I got a crit there, which is funny, but that didn't fucking matter whatsoever. So I'm just gonna U-turn now since he's in the Cresselia, and obviously nothing's gonna do anything to it. So I believe I U-turned out to my I went out to my Miku, which is my Meloetta once more, as he goes for the Moonlight, which is just like, god damn it, he just recovered all that HP back. This is going to be a long-ass battle with this fucking Cresselia. But here he makes an odd play, goes out to his Houndoom for whatever reason, maybe expecting me to go for a Shadow Ball, but nope, I'm going to smack that motherfucker with a Hyper Beam to the face. And that will one-shot the Houndoom. May he rest in peace. So, anyways, he's just gonna go out to his Mienshao, outspeed me, go for the U-turn, take me out, and he's gonna get the switch initiative. Very good play on his part, and he's gonna go ahead, just U-turn out to his Cresselia once more, now that my Meloetta said I don't really have that much of a special attacker. Besides, this guy right here, Shaman. I'm gonna go for the Sea Flare, right? Hoping to take him out, or at least get the Spadef drop. Crit him, but don't kill him. That's really sad because he has just a little sliver of health, and he doesn't die. Such a sad sight to see. And then Cresselia throws an Icy Beam at the Shaman, who quivers in pain from the Icy Beam that was thrown by Cresselia. Doesn't make sense, but I'm gonna go for a I forgot what the first attack was. I wasn't looking, missed it. So I go for a Seed Flare. Missed again, so I'm forced to go for a rest as he goes for the fall play here, and I'm gonna get all my HP back that I can just get out of my sleep status the minute I switch out, because thank you, Natural Cure. I believe, yeah, he goes for the Wish here. I switch out to my Tornadus, and this is where shit starts getting real. He switches out to his Cresselia, expecting me to have go for his superpower. Knew that was kind of coming, but yeah, he's going to get all that HP back once more with his Cresselia, thanks to the Wish. And yeah, we're back to square one, basically. So I'm just going to go for Air Slash. I'm hoping for either a crit or a flinch. Guess what? I get a nothing. He goes for the Calm Mind. Now I really need a crit. Definitely need a crit, because crit will kill it no matter what, and then I'll just be like, fuck yes, Cresselia is down for the count. And I'm going for the Air Slash here. Gonna try to get the crit. I do not get the crit, but luckily I do get a flinch, which is always acceptable. Very acceptable, especially considering the fact that Air Slash doesn't flinch all the time. So I go for Air Slash one more time. And guess what? He gets the Moonlight. So, yeah, there goes another chance at killing Cresselia. That's 2 chances I could have had at taking out this Cresselia. Doesn't happen both times. So now he's back to square one once again. So I'm going to have to go for Air Slash again and again and again. On and on. Just got to keep pushing. Nothing happens. He goes for a Side Shock, try and take me out. Even though he's at +1, that's not going to be able to take me out. I live with 39 HP, that's enough for 2 more attacks if I do manage to flinch him. So I go for the Air Slash, hope for the flinch, and I get the flinch. It was a beautiful sight, ladies and gentlemen, a beautiful sight on the square screen of my DS at the time. So I go for Air Slash once more, and I die. But in the process, I flinched a motherfucker again. Always a good sight. I have prayed to the Hex Gods many days now, and I know the book of the Hex Gods in the back of my head. So I go out to my Mienshao, go for the U-turn. I know I'm going to kill the Crest, but I score a crit in the process. All the hacks is happening, people. All of the hacks. It is just happening up the ass in this battle. So I'm going to go out to my Shaman as he goes out to his Umbreon. Just going to go for a Sheet Flare, hope for either a crit or a Spit Off Drop. Doesn't happen. Goes for the Fall Play, and that's going to do a decent amount of damage, but it's not going to be enough to just threaten the fuck out of me. So I'm going to go ahead and just switch out, go out to my Mienshao. Probably shouldn't have done that, but oh well. He's going to go for the Wish here, and yeah. This is where the psychological warfare begins. So I'm going to go for Hidden Power, expecting him to go out to his Gligar, or him going for the Protect. Doesn't happen. He stays in, goes for the Foul Play. Gonna do a fuck ton of damage to me as he gets all his HP back with the Wish. And then here is where shit gets real. Finally, he expects me to go for the High Jump Kick. He goes out to his Gligar, and I missed a High Jump Kick. What I should have done was expected the Protect regardless, just gone for the Hidden Power Ice, and even if I did, and he switched out, Gligar would have been dead. And the match probably would have been mine from there, to be honest. But that doesn't happen. Gonna go out to Shaman here, and nothing happens with the hacks here, but he's gonna go for the Earthquake. Not gonna do jack shit to me, so I'm gonna go for Seed Flare once more. Take out that Gligar, so that's 2 out of 3 walls taken out right now. That is great. So all I have to deal with is his fucking Umbreon, but I forgot about the Mienshao. This is very bad because now I am down to my last Pokemon, which is the Swampert. So Swampert's going to have to square off with both an Umbreon and a very threatening Mienshao, so I have to play very carefully around the two. But unfortunately for me, I didn't realize that Umbreon was going to be able to outspeed my Swampert, so I'm not going to be able to go for Waterfall Flinch hacks at all, so nope, I'm not going to be able to take out this Umbreon. So my only choice is to try and take out his Mienshao to get the 1-0 victory, so I'm going to have to play very carefully to try and have that happen. So he's going to go for Fall Play, go for the Roar. He switches out to his Mienshao here, and I believe I went for the Earthquake. Yeah, he goes for the High Jump Kick just because he can. He felt like doing it, trying to kill me. Doesn't happen. I go for the Earthquake, and I'm like, come on, if I don't kill you, it's going to be a 2-0 victory. If I do get a crit, then it's a 1-0 victory for him. Luckily, I crit him, and now it's going to be a 1-0 victory in his favor, guaranteed, because there's no way in hell, even with 2 crits, I'm going to be able to take out this Umbreon. So he goes for the Fall Play here as I go for an Earthquake, then he's just going to Fall Play once more for game. And that was a very fun game, and I really did enjoy it, despite all the hacks, the warfare with the psychology, and all the good shit like that. it was a very good battle, and I really did enjoy it. So I hope you all did enjoy this, and if you did, make sure you leave a like, comment, sub, and if you have yet to do so, please go check out Cody's channel, because he's a good friend of mine and he has a lot of good content, and if you did not sub to him, you'd be missing out on a shit ton of things. So please go do that. And that's all I got for you today, guys. This is Strato signing out, and ciao. May the hex gods be with you, by the way.